Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Hello, everybody. Yes, I overslept. And thank you to Joanne for waking me up this morning. But I am here. So let's see if I can get you all in here. I'm just sharing it now. So come on in, say hello. All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Deirdre. Yes, happy Friday. When you come in, what is your yay? Yay for coffee. Yay for Joanne, who loves me and woke me up. Hello, hello, everybody that's filing in here and finding it. Come on in and get a seat or just mill around and hug on each other. So, good morning, good morning. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the heart brain since we're running late. Hand on the heart. Hello, Andrea. Oh, let's slow down our breathing, slow down everything. Just be in that state of flow, that state of love. Just welcome it into your heart. Welcome it into your day. Let's have a Friday full of love. Welcome in, family. I know you're coming in here. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Yay for one more morning with the peas. Absolutely, Deirdre. That's what I feel every morning when I come on. It's yay for another day. All right, so let me get started. The angel message was the value of love. Worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you moving, but it doesn't get you anywhere. That's from Corey Ten Boom. Good morning, Brookie. Good morning, Blue. All right. On my list of things to not do, worry is at the very top of that list. It's not a very long list, as I don't like limiting myself, and whatever we focus on expands. To me, worrying is a waste of time. If we are to believe in the law of attraction, whatever we worry about is sure to come to fruition. If you examine this law a bit more, it really comes down to the fact that like thoughts will attract like thoughts. Therefore, negative thoughts, that is, worry, will attract negative people and experiences. Thinking positive thoughts attracts positive people and opportunities into your life. I've been dealing with a knee pain issue for months now, and it's gotten progressively worse. Due to complications with insurance and doctor's office issues, which would take too long to write out here, treatment has been delayed for 5 months now. During that time, it would have been so easy to start worrying if I ever would have mobility again. I knew, however, that if I allowed myself to think that way, then I would surely manifest limited mobility, and that is most certainly the opposite of what I desire. Dear angels, knowledge and understanding are crucial to achieving what we desire in life. Most of the time, it's so simple to follow along and know what road leads to the best experience. There are times, however, when the brain starts to argue and limit us. I believe that if we were left to our own devices and not dependent on the ability of our brain to figure things out, then we would undoubtedly achieve more in less time than we do when the brain is at the helm. Dear ones, if you were to step away and observe the interactions on your Earth planet, you would be amazed. With open eyes, you would be able to see that nothing is as you think it is. This is why we say to you that it's best not to try to analyze or figure it out. You are looking from your 3D perspective, yet the bigger picture is much higher than that. You are beginning to understand to a small degree. You have to come to understand that everything is in motion. You have come to understand that everything is in motion, but you really are just beginning to get the bigger truth. We would say to you to just stop focusing on what you consider to be of utmost value. You put such emphasis on material things. You fight over them. You hoard them. If you could only comprehend that this way of thinking is so backward, then you would see that the most valuable commodity is inside of you, not outside. You place little value on things such as honor and respect, which are the result of unconditional love. All the gold in your world cannot buy love. It is indeed priceless, and yet you treat it as if it were of no value. Open your eyes. When you get this lesson, you will begin to make your way to a higher dimension of existence. Dear angels, today I promise to step away and observe our world from a higher view. Yeah, those angels aren't messing around anymore. They're telling us like it is, and they were so intense with that message last night. So, my sweet niece Brenda in the house. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Sally and Tony, thank you for being here. And Deirdre said Leo's new song is awesome. Oh no, I didn't get to listen to it yet. All right, I'll just have to go check that out, won't I? And Deirdre, I tried so many ways to explain to Joni how worry is just a waste of energy, but she gets mad at me for making sense. I know. I get the same thing, Deirdre. Worry is just a waste of your time and energy. Prachetta and Prachir, good morning, good morning, good morning. Andrea, you also shared the love. Thank you for doing so. And Brookie says, Teri, I wanted to tell you that I totally feel your pain with your knee stuff. I've been there before, and it was the worst when I knocked it out of place and got fluid on it. Do you think you might have fluid on your knee? If so, a draining and some physical therapy could possibly take care of it without the need for surgery. Oh, sweet one. Thank you for that. I'm sure the ortho will do an x-ray when I get in to see him, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I did explain the urgency to my doctor yesterday that I need to get on with my journey. I can't be hanging around in one place all the time. So we'll see what happens. I am going to listen. I am going to listen to the doctors, and my doctor thinks that it's eventually going to come to surgery anyway, no matter what I do. So he thinks better to do it now than to put it off a few years, because I am in good health. It's just this beautiful knee that doesn't want to cooperate. All right. Thank you, though, Brookie. I appreciate it. And yes, anybody who's ever had knee pain, you understand what I'm talking about. You don't know how important your health is and the things that we take for granted until all of a sudden they're the squeaky wheel and they're making a lot of noise. So, yeah, it's no fun. The 3D mind knows no logic. That's right, Auntie Jean. Robin Waters Dykes, good morning to you. Good morning, Jewel. And thank you for being here. And Blue, oh boy, I spent yesterday at the doctor's for my right knee. That's mine, the right knee. You can't have right knee pain. It's incredibly swollen and painful. Then the x-ray and blood work, hoping for it being Lyme. The next week to the ortho to drain my knee. Oh, geez, Louise. All right, then. Hope Wellington Marshall, good morning. No more bed rest, but not allowed to be involved with anything stressful. So I have my orders and grateful for being here today. Oh my gosh, I just want to reach through the screen and grab you and give you a big old hug. Hope, that's wonderful news. And we are so thrilled that you are here with us. Yay, yay, yay. It's a beautiful day. That's a Friday for me, for sure. And Brookie says, worry causes unnecessary suffering. It's human to feel pain, but fully up to us whether or not we experience suffering. Yes, indeed. Thank you for those wise words. Yes, get that knee drained, and we'll see what's going on with mine as soon as I can get in to see the doctor. They didn't want to do an x-ray because he said the ortho will want to do his own imaging. So don't know yet exactly what we're dealing with. And thank you, Sally, for keeping me in your prayers. Yeah, I've been trying since September to get this looked at, you guys. That's 5 months. 5 months of misery wanting to have this taken care of, and it has limited my mobility. So I'm ready. I am ready to get out there and be able to walk without squinching in pain. And then Auntie Jean says, okay, it's my right knee. I put all knees in the grid along with the eyes. We're going into the grid one body part at a time. Oh my gosh. All right. So Blue says, good news. Surgery for my eye is off the table. I can see better and I'm so happy. I am happy for you. I was at the doctor yesterday and he was looking back over referrals that they had given me that didn't ever come to be, that didn't happen. And one of them was to a gastroenterologist for my stomach issues. And I said, I think the stomach issues moved down to the knee. So I was able to make them laugh anyway while I was at the doctor's office. But yeah, the stomach issues cleared up and now it's the knee. So Blue, your eye issues cleared up and moved to your knee. Good morning, Julie Kiss. And Sally says, I wonder if this is an attempt by the universe to slow you down long enough for great changes to take place. You know, Sally, it was so interesting. The last few nights with the angel message, it feels like there has been such a shift. And last night's message, I'm telling you, it had such a different flavor to it. And I almost stopped writing to say, who's talking here? You know, which angel came in? It felt like Metatron is the one that was so intense last night in giving that message about not worrying and not seeing the value of love, that we value material things so much more than we do what is priceless, which is our love and our heart and soul. So it really felt like that it has shifted to a higher dimension of energy when the messages come through. Brookie says, my whole right leg too, from my hip through my knee down to my ankle. All right, so let's just do some cancel, clear, delete of all pain right now. Let's just focus on bringing in health, bringing in a beautiful energy of, we got this, you guys. We got this. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about that. Brookie, feeling a little better every day as I practice many avenues of comfort and healing. Yeah, they're supposedly going to send me to physical therapy for my knee, and I'm supposed to be putting ice on it, which I haven't been doing. I did it yesterday after I got home, and it felt so much better this morning. So the ice helps with inflammation and reducing the swelling. Sally, I can feel it too, but I can really feel it in your energy. You've been in a spiritual class with the universe lately. I sure have. Yeah, it's been amazing the things that they've brought forth. It's just I've been guided to do some work with this group of people that I have no idea how I got mixed up with them, but they made me a leader. Like what? I've been kind of thrown into the lion's den to be a leader, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. And I was with them for an hour and a half last night after chanting, and it was very interesting. So when I know more, I'll let you know more. But right now, all I know is the kind of like the blind leading the blind. All right. So Kuan Yin says, "Play to create." Do you dream of more happiness, well-being, love? That is a high-frequency dream. High-frequency dreams become reality when we align ourselves with a matching frequency. There is a way to raise frequency, to become more magnetic to opportunities, to the right people, solutions, and helpful guidance, to bring your dreams to life. For now, let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. I love that message. We started a new book at night. We finished A Course in Miracles study, and now we're studying A Course of Love. I encourage any of you to find that book. And if you want to come in and discuss it with us, we're having a beautiful discussion about it. And one of the things that came out in the very first chapter is to let go of the struggle, that we're not to engage in struggling for anything, but to strive. And they're totally different. When we're striving for something, we're in the flow with it. We're calling it in, and we're calling ourselves to it and allowing. It's like the AAA, accept, align, allow. So A Course of Love by Mary Perron. If you want to come in with us, it is a beautiful piece of work. And we're just beginning, so you'll be coming in right at the beginning with us. Brenda, glad you saw the doctor. You'll absolutely feel better after you get it taken care of. Yeah, I know I will. It's just been a matter of insurance and doctor's offices not being able to get their act together. And I've been very frustrated with that. And I'm done with the frustration and now just ready for them to do what they're supposed to do. And I'll do what I'm supposed to do. And Blue, ice is my best friend, though a hot bath, then ice is amazing. Well, he explained to use heat in the morning on the knee and then ice after that. So that's what I shall do. Good morning, sweet Isabel. Sally, receiving your lessons between 4 and 7 every morning. Yeah. So after I write the angel message that comes in late, like really around midnight, and get that done, and then there's usually downloads. And I had wild dreams last night. I had a newborn baby that I was putting somewhere. I don't know where I put that baby, but I woke up because my phone was in my purse and it was going off trying to wake me up, and I had to get out of bed to get to the phone. I couldn't get the alarm off, so I turned the whole phone off, and then I overslept. And thank you to Joanne for waking me up. I love my peas. They take care of me. And she even made coffee, you guys. So Yeah, this is a beautiful hotel. uh, Jean, beautiful book. I love it. It is a beautiful book. Beautiful writing. It's kind of a continuation of A Course in Miracles, but it's very different also. And I think it's a very elevated energy where we're going to just flow with that energy and keep raising higher and higher. So let me know if you want to come in with us at night. I can give you the link to come in to the studio to talk with us, or you can just be in the audience and experience it with us. All right, we have time for a couple of messages. If anybody would love to pick a number, any number from 1 to 85, and we'll see what happens. And the doggies are picking a number. 3 barks means page 3. All right, so let's see what the dog picked. Fortify inwardly for the fires of life that will undoubtedly come, and though you may lose some leaves, your core will remain firm. Absolutely. Even though this knee pain has been tremendously painful, I've still kept going. It's like, you're not going to knock me down with just some pain here and there along the way. I'm going to have pains. My life has been a lot of pain, but just being and experiencing through whatever fire comes my way. And that's the thing with, what was I going to say? That's the thing with us when we fortify. Nothing can knock us over. It's like my song. No matter what happens, I'm going to stay strong. I will survive. Page 84 says, our Isabel, you don't have to see your purpose as grandiose. Many times it's just to be a compassionate heart beating strong as you help others. Keep it simple and move forward in love. Thank you. I love that message. Thank you for choosing it. You know who we missed this morning is our Kathy Hand. I'm not sure where she's at today, but let's send her some love. The thought of her just went through my mind that maybe she's struggling this morning, so let's love on her some. All right, where are we going next? I love that one. These have been 2 really good ones so far. Julie Kiss, page 62. I love that y'all are in the back of the book. We don't get to read from there very often. Okay. We encourage you to challenge yourself to increase your level of compassion and empathy no matter what darkness is showing up around or in you. The time is now to light the candles throughout your world. It is, isn't it? It's time to turn that light up, to kick it up a notch, just like the angels have kicked up this intensity of the messages that are coming through. It's time for us to now physically shine more light. So light a candle today. That sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Just turn the light on. Let's do that today. Turn the light on. That's a big message. And page 74. Nope, that was 62. So we're going to 29 for Sally. And Sally, you're like the Duracell bunny. Take a licking and keep on ticking. That's right. All right, page 29. And Auntie Jean says, medical things are unbelievable these days. The doctor sent to a cardiologist because my electrocardiogram was irregular. That's okay. I'm awaiting 3 months until I can get in to see him, and the office didn't seem too delighted to see me. I just smile because I have a hired doctor. You absolutely do. We all have that hired doctor, and we have Dr. Raphael to call on, our beautiful archangel of healing. He knows better than any doctor on this planet what our body needs, what our soul needs. So right now, page 29 is what we need. And the message says, there are times when the messengers of your life lessons have to get beyond your comfort zone in order for you to see things more clearly. We understand that this is uncomfortable and that you would prefer to be softer and easier for you. Sometimes you need the intensity to get the full impact of the gravity of the lesson. Oh boy, Sally, you hit the nail on the head there. This message is just exactly what we were talking about. Sometimes the level of intensity has to increase. That fire has to get turned all the way up to where we're boiling before we realize, hey, something needs to be paid attention to, right? We need to see what's going on and not just ignore it and not be like the lobster that's in the boiling water and doesn't even realize that not a good thing to be in that boiling water. So sometimes when we feel that intensity and that heat, it does get a bit uncomfortable, but it's for our own good. And thank you, Sally, for picking that page. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And Sally, I needed that validation. Yes, we all need validation at some point, right? When we're a little flustered or things are a little out of whack. Page 74, message 1, says Robin Waters Dykes. So we're going there. And it is, in life, you will have many people giving well-meaning advice. Choose who you will listen to. You know, I love this message, and I had just said this to a client yesterday. These very words came out of my mouth because so many times we want to hear what we want to hear. I want you to hear this. Sometimes we want somebody to tell us what we want them to tell us, not what is the real message for us. So sometimes when we're told something, we go somewhere else and we say, oh, what do you think about this? And then that person gives their insight. And maybe we don't like hearing that. So we go to another person, or we go to cards and we keep pulling the cards until it says what we want it to say. Stop the insanity. Listen. It may not be what you want to hear. It may be uncomfortable to hear it. It may be the truth smacking you in the face, and that doesn't feel good. But not every lesson feels good. Not every lesson comes with a big hug that says, oh, I love you so much. You're so wonderful. Sometimes those lessons say, buck up. Sometimes they say, hey, pay attention to what we're trying to teach you here. And it's just like the message that came in last night from the angels. They didn't sugarcoat it. They didn't say, oh, we love you now, go love yourself. They said, stop it. Stop looking at things as so important. Seriously, they have given this message a lot, but now it's like no more sugarcoating, no more playing nice in the playground. It's like, get your butt in gear, you know? And really, when we think about that message that came in from them, it's something that we all need to hear. We need to hear that at the end of it all, when all is said and done, and we're not going to be in this world anymore, what matters? What is real? What is valuable? It's not going to be that diamond ring. It's not going to be that mansion or that Maserati. It's going to be the love that we gathered while we walked this earth plane. That's what's priceless. And that's what they were sharing with us. And the message, yeah, it was a little blunt and it was a little intense. But sometimes they have to hit us over the head, like Auntie Jean says. Sometimes they have to drop a brick on our head for us to look up and say, hey, wait, what just happened here? And stop being in all of the insanity and look at, what do I need to hear? What do I need to hear? And one of the things that I do every day as I start the day, what do I need to know today? And what do you want me to do? What would you have me do today? I mean, that is so simple, right? It's so simple to say, I'm open, I'm ready, I'm willing. Now, what would you have me do? And maybe they hand you a big old bundle of stuff that feels like it's going to be impossible, but nothing is impossible. And if you're given a task to do, then you'll be given the means to accomplish that task. Robin says, I had a Doppler done on both legs yesterday. I have a little reflux in the right and left, well, a lot more. We'll need a procedure done. I'll look at the report today. Time to do some thinking because no insurance at this time. Oh, golly gee, I have been in that position before. And that's one reason why I do go to doctors, because I don't want to lose that insurance. I want to make sure I do what the insurance company says and go get checked up once a year. Deirdre, will there be a follow-up meeting because yesterday's didn't work out? There absolutely will, Deirdre. I will schedule that today and let you know. Yeah, I had tried a new platform for us to meet because, me and Zoom kind of on the outs, but I'm going back to Zoom or Google Meet. I'm not sure which one I'll do, but the one I did yesterday just wouldn't work. And Mama Hada Bear was there. I couldn't even talk to her. So, yes, I will reschedule that. Thank you, Deirdre, for asking and for being interested in helping out and volunteering. Anybody that wants to volunteer, if you go on my website, there you can fill out the contact form. There's a volunteer tab, and you can fill out the contact form and let me know that you want to volunteer. Auntie Jean, that is one reason there are so many different sects of religions in the world. People just keep searching until they hear what they want to hear, when it's all so simple. Listen to love. Listen to love. I missed one of the requests for a page. Oh, I'm sorry, Robin. What was the page number? And I'll read it before we do our prayers, which is right now. Type in your prayer requests. So let me know what I missed, and I will go to that page before we do the prayers. I did 74, 29, 62, 84. That's all I see. Yeah, so I don't know which one it was. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children, no matter what age that child may be. All right, so a page. Okay, I'm not sure, Robin. I did all the numbers that people asked for, so I'm not sure which one I missed. Oh, you missed it. Oh, sorry. Okay. Miscommunication there. I took it the wrong way. So if you have any prayer requests, just please put them in. We're going to continue to lift up our Hope Wellington Marshall and celebrate the good news, the absolutely amazing miracle, and just keep lifting you up, Hope, for 100% for you. How is our Mama Hada Bear? She wasn't doing so well when I talked to her yesterday, so let's lift her up. She's having some difficulty after that second surgery, so let's just please keep her lifted and in our arms of love. Thank you, Sally. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the homeless, and for those living in fear. And help us all to realize that fear is an illusion and that the only thing that's real is love. So I'm going to pull up Leo before we do the prayer, so I have him ready. Okay. So if you have any other prayers, if you have any changes to any of the prayers, people on our prayer list, let me know that. Oh, yay. Thank you, Marietta, for that wonderful news. Thank you for the prayers for Mr. Wiggles. His wounds are healing without stitches. I sent that sweet one some healing energy yesterday, and I'm so happy to hear that he's responding to prayers, that we have answered prayers for Mr. Wiggles. That's awesome, and thank you for being here. So let's go into our hearts and lift up those that we know are in pain, like our Blue, Julie, Auntie Jean, Sally, and Tony. Anybody that has asked for prayers, Catherine, Deirdre. So breathe into your heart center. Connect in to that beautiful core of who you are. You are amazing. You're beautiful. You're powerful. And I encourage us all today, in this moment, to stand in our divine authenticity. And what that means is be you. Be the real you. The you that knows that you're magnificent, that knows that this human vessel is just that. It's a vessel. It's a housing unit for our spirit. And it's helping us to get where we need to go, to learn the lessons that we came here to learn, to see the light in each other, to recognize that light, not by our physical being, but by the heart and the soul that shines so brightly in the world. And let's pray for all of those whose light is maybe being challenged right now by pain issues of one kind or another. And let's see all of us stepping up into our perfection, shedding that pain, saying goodbye to it, remembering the song, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye. Saying goodbye to the pain and saying hello to what's in our heart, which is love. Kuan Yin says love heals. Love comes through and repairs those cells in the body. It's the cells that are making us aware that there's something that needs our attention. So let's give the cells inside, all of our cellular structure, let's give it a boost right now. Just bring it in. Breathe in love. Let it go to every cell in your body. Tell those cells, I love you. Thank you for doing your job. If you're not doing your job, then get out of here so we can have some new cells to come in to help repair and rejuvenate and replenish us. Stand in your divine authenticity. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve good health. So create it. Bring it in with the love that we know is what repairs. We heal from the inside. So let's begin that healing right now, in this instant. When we gather together The energy is so lifted up and magnified. So let's magnify it amongst us. Let's really do some healing work right here, right now. Take in the energy of love and shed the pain. So breathe in love into your heart space. And on the out breath, when you exhale, really exhale anything unlike love. Let it go. Let go of any issue, any cell that's not working. Let it go. Release it. Send it to be transmuted into the light. And let's do the breath of fire together. So breathe in deeply into your heart center. Focus on wherever that issue is that's been screaming at you for health, for good health, and do the breath of fire. And see that raised up, magnified in its ability to heal and repair. See all energy that's not love being released from your body, and feel the health, feel the goodness, feel everything working to perfection, because everything is working perfectly in God's divine plan. So receive the healing, change your mind, change your concept that it has to be done a certain way. Just lose all of that old thinking, all the old tapes, and allow yourself to have perfect health, whatever that looks like. Just allow it to come forth. And we feed love to each other. That's what we're going to do right now, giving each other love. And shining love onto anyone right now in the world who needs it, in any places in the world. So here's what we do. I'm going to put the words up there. You already know them, and the doggy's already barking it out. So let's bark it out. Let's share in with these beautiful words that are healing words and bring in more healing for each other. And Hope says, thank you. Please pray for my tiki-taka to remember I love her, and for my kidneys to let go of the past. Let go of the past. Let go of anything other than love and bring it in. And thank you, Julie, for prayers for me. And thank you, Deirdre. Thank you. We love you. Thank you, Sally, getting us started. Sally and Tony sending us lots of love. And Leo going to sing to us. Here we go. Here we go.
It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning,
Oh, Brookie, I'm so glad you were here.
So now we shuffle, I'm ready, you ready? Be on the lead, wherever means up there. Create a photo where we can be together. The telephone is always one phone call away. Calling all the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A.
Take in all this beautiful love, you guys.
The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
And I promise I'm going to listen to Leo's new song right after we go off the air. Isabel, I'm not gone yet. I have to wait on these doctors and see what they're going to do and how long that's going to take. I'm still here.
this is the winning team. And inside the dust, there is always space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the power. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
A cuppa full of joy. I hope you filled your cup up this morning with love, with joy, and whatever's going on, if there is something going on, pour more love into it and just pull out all this love that we're sharing today.
There really is no secret. You simply accept and light.
Yes, Isabel, I've been kind of staying put because it's a little difficult to get around, but I'm leaving all of that story behind. Everything is working perfectly. Namaste, y'all. We'll be back on today at 1 o'clock for 10 million for world peace. I hope you can join us then. And Deirdre is ready for the end of this song to help Leo out. So let's all join in with Leo. Ready? Woo! Thank you, Leo, for that wonderful song. Thank you to everyone who came in today to share love, to share your light, and just be blessed. Stay in your heart. That's where the love is. It's right there, right in your very center of your being. So tap into that today and light a candle. Let your light shine. Let it shine on the inside and the outside. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you back here at 1 o'clock. Bye, everybody.